Nestled among the twinkling stars and swirling nebulae, there existed a small space station known far and wide as the Celestial Emporium. At the heart of this cosmic marketplace resided the eccentric alien collector, the aficionado of exquisites named Zorvax. Zorvax was no ordinary being. With luminescent skin of iridescent hues and tentacles that danced gracefully through the air, standing a good 3 clicks tall and antennae that twitched with nervous energy, he was a sight to behold, that's for sure. But it was not his appearance alone that made Zorvax and his asteroid-converted space station exciting. It was his insatiable passion for the unique and the extraordinary. Zorvax wasn't your typical vendor. Forget plasma pistols and anti-gravity boots. Beings came here to find the unique and one-of-a-kind. One day, a sleek, metallic spaceship docked at the Emporium. Out sauntered a regal-looking Xylothian ambassador, her scales shimmering in the station's artificial light.
"Greetings, Zorvax,"
she boomed, her voice echoing through the shop.
"I have heard whispers of a most peculiar artifact in your possession that I require, in particular a small stone."
Intrigued, Zorvax's antenna twitched like a tuning fork. He scurried behind a mountain of dusty space maps, emerging moments later with a small, wooden box. With a flourish, he opened it, revealing a single, unassuming pebble. The ambassador's eyes widened.
"It can't be the legendary sphere of Astralis. Rumor has it, it imparts the power to grasp the intricacies of any language across the galaxies."
Zorvax's grin stretched from ear to ear, or at least, what passed for ears on his bulbous head.
"Indeed, Ambassador. Though, honestly, I found it more useful as a paperweight."
The ambassador offered a small fortune for the stone, a price that would allow Zorvax to fill his station with 10 times more oddities. But a glint in his eye revealed his true motive.
"Surely an artifact of such power would fetch a far greater price on the open market."
Zorvax chuckled, something that sounded like pebbles tumbling in a dryer.
"Although maybe you might have something to trade as well."
Intrigued by the challenge, she swept out of Zorvax's cluttered shop, her long, flowing robes trailing behind her like a shimmering waterfall. Back on her sleek Xylothian vessel, she conferred with her ever-present AI companion, Astra. The ambassador paced the plush cabin of her Xylothian cruiser, her scales catching the soft glow emanating from the command console. Astra shimmered in the air before her, a swirling vortex of data streams forming its ephemeral body. The ambassador needed the stone to aid her in brokering her upcoming peace treaty with a race her species has been at war with for decades.
"Astra, scan my ship and get me a list of anything of value that's aboard. We need that stone."
Moments later, a holographic list materialized before the ambassador, courtesy of Astra. It displayed a dazzling array of items, shimmering Xylothian silks, a ceremonial war horn rumored to have once rallied 1,000 warriors, and even a fossilized egg, believed to be from a long-extinct Xylothian sky serpent. Intriguing, but none held the specific allure the ambassador was hoping for. Just as she was about to send the list to Zorvax with a defeated sigh, a notification pinged on her console. It was a video message from Zorvax himself.
"Esteemed Ambassador, might I be so bold as to say I have scanned your ship when you were docking and would like to inquire about a particular item you do have in your possession that I would consider trading for. The holographic chronicle of Coruscant."
The ambassador's eyes squinted. A dusty data chip, barely functional, containing fragments of a historical record from the Xylothian Golden Age. It held little value to Xylothians. A plan sparked in her mind, with a determined glint in her eye as she drafted a response.
"Zorvax, in reply to your request,"
she said, her voice regaining its diplomatic charm.
"Your keen eye for the extraordinary does not disappoint. I will certainly bring the data device back to the Emporium and we can proceed with our negotiations,"
she says with a satisfied smile. The holographic chronicle of Xylothian is more of a collection of bedtime stories for young Xylothian hatchlings, but back in the Emporium, Zorvax's eyes gleamed with excitement as the ambassador walked into the room, and in a whirlwind of tentacles he scurried towards her. He snatches the chip from the ambassador's outstretched hand and replaced it with the sphere.
Transfer the funds to my usual account, Ambassador.
He scurried back behind his mountain of dusty space maps, his antennae twitching with anticipation. The ambassador watched with amusement as Zorvax fumbled with a clunky machine, finally managing to connect the chip. The machine whirred to life, projecting a holographic image that flickered and sputtered. It depicted a scene from a bygone Xylothian era, bustling markets, towering monoliths, and Xylothians passing by in pre-space age transportation, all rendered in a blocky, pixelated style. Zorvax hurriedly states,
Please go now, Ambassador. You have your rock.
The ambassador chuckles as she leaves the room, entertained by Zorvax's peculiarities. Zorvax watched impatiently as the ambassador departed, her laughter echoing faintly in the chamber. But unknown to her, Zorvax had previously acquired another item that, if used in conjunction with possible information on the data chip, may lead to greater treasures. While the sphere of Astralis holds undeniable power, Zorvax believes the holographic chronicle of Xylothian might hold hidden secrets of the Xylothian mystics within its data. As the Xylothian mystics were the only beings in all known history of the Aligned Worlds to have found the location of the last planet of the Eldarians, a very old race long gone known in history books to have had technology far more advanced than any of the dominant races around today. Zorvax's tentacles quivered with anticipation. The Chronicle, a shimmering holographic tome that might hold the key to unlocking these secrets. Lines of arcane script danced across the holographic display, revealing glimpses of ancient prophecies and lost knowledge. Zorvax's keen eyes scanned the swirling patterns, searching for clues that might give him a lead on his hunt. Suddenly, a flicker caught his eye. A single line, almost imperceptible within the sea of glyphs, pulsed faintly. It depicted a stylized eye, an Eldarian symbol rumored to represent knowledge and gateways. His heart pounded a frantic rhythm against his chest. This could be it.
Eldarian gateways.
He mutters to himself, in a low, raspy voice.
There has to be something.
He unearthed a leather-bound volume titled Forbidden Passages, a compendium of interstellar travel. Its pages were brittle and yellowed, filled with faded diagrams and cryptic warnings. Frantically, Zorvax scanned the text, his multifaceted eyes flitting across the lines. There, nestled amongst archaic illustrations of wormholes and celestial geometries, was a detailed image of the Eldarian eye symbol, identical to the one he'd seen on the Chronicle. A surge of triumph coursed through Zorvax. This was confirmation. The Chronicle held the key to unlocking the location of an Eldarian gateway, a portal to a lost world brimming with unimaginable technology. He devoured the surrounding text, deciphering the complex instructions he had pieced together for activating the gateway. It spoke of specific celestial alignments, rare elements to be gathered across the cosmos, and a ritual that required an understanding of Eldarian technology. A frown creased Zorvax's brow. The task was daunting, requiring resources and expertise beyond his own. He glanced at the data chip containing the Chronicle, a sly grin spreading across his face. This wasn't just his adventure anymore. He needed to enlist help and knew a big fuzzy captain and his crew that just might be able to get the job done. We hope you enjoy each of our stories and thank you for your support. Subscribe to Dr. Sci-Fi for new and upcoming videos weekly.